if Arthur just played it bad yesterday. It's the... Wow!
Moskov.
The Moskov is good against the glue. But against the Brody, this should just be an auto-win lane for maybe.
Do they play for XP?
Oh, it's... I guess they have to, no? They have to play for EXP Prio that the Uranus can technically get.
Can
They don't have a lot of...
Uranus win in lane against the Ruby though? Or does he just focus rotating?
Yeah, you can cut the lane and like rotate faster. But again, there's not a lot of...
The classic skin's so much better. Oh my god! No flicker at the start. It's Hajirin who strikes first blood. Kieran in the bottom lane, winning out against Joshua, taking the regen out of the way.
I agree. They're utilizing... Oh, that's a ball. What?
Okay.
Instantly gone?
Fool me once, shame on me. I mean, well, the other way around. Hold on, kill up top as well. Oh god, RRQ are smashing through. Bottom lane, it's Kin at least.
The objective has been the concern for RRQ.
Should be free, man. Kane already showing himself there, and Joshua, keep the taps. Going back into the turtle, Kin's gonna be rotating. Joshua pops in Consecration, and that's free for Demon Kite. It's free. First, neutral objective for Demon Kite in his RRQ stint.
Woo! The sound of the kingdom corral.
For the job, it seems.
Kane's a level below.
As well, Kin with I'm Offended now. It is Fury to hop up all the way. They're gonna go for the big fight. That's gonna be direct from Demon Kite, securing the neutral objective. Kin right there still, trying to body block. It's gonna be for Spear of Misery. As Kin locks him down, Demon Kite gets him in, and it's a killing spree for Hajirin.
Everything is going perfect. That's a respawn utilized, but to what end? You can see that even Arthur was able to get a lot of gold shielding off of that turret in the top side of the map, and it looks like they're looking for more.
Yeah, that's another over to Demon Kite. A kill picked up by Demon Kite. Arthur. Oh, they're gonna go in. Venus Fury right now, maybe. Forcing the flicker out already. As that's gonna be Demon Kite walking up. Knockout strike and I'm Offended landing under the turret. They've dealt with the minions now as Kin walks up. Don't run Wolf King already. Sides tanking up. A storm. Kane is able to score Dewa's first kill in this game.
That's a step in the right direction, you know, give them some time to kind of adapt to one another. We're definitely seeing a much cleaner game. Unless...
Hajirin, whoa, that was incredibly risky. May have been a mistake. Or
so close.
Hajirin may have just been, God. Yeah, they got no clear. It don't even matter that the wave, that they didn't really clear the waves properly or push in properly. That's a boost used up in his Fury and the flicker from Saeed. Maybe with the flicker out. Itoshi Kanzo coming down as well. That's with the respawn as Kin comes back in, but Arthur has already picked up the double. Some shots from Maybe. Kin with I'm Offended right now. So when the nature's right there, that's the pickup. Demon Cat picking up a kill on Maybe. This could be it. RRQ, their first game win in Season 18. Very slow. Hajirin popping in the black shoes. Only Kin and Octa left to defend. And these two aren't the best at clearing waves. Arthur walking up the I'm Offended from Kin, and that will be the untargetable to give RRQ their first Season 18 game victory.
Very well executed in the early game. Even with the Moskov in the gold lane as well, they don't need the late game. They were able to play it so clean from the early, utilize that snowball, and just take away everything away from Dewa United. Resources, objectives, everything. Until Dewa United literally had nothing going for them in this first game. It's a good start for RRQ.
For some reason, they just don't want to pick Belleric. I don't know why.
They could have picked Belleric. That's why I was like, Belleric pick. Did they go glue now?
Well, that's
not even a target.
I don't even think it's a good pick, though.
Gatot.
Yeah. I mean, we know he's played this before, Rashi, but they lost the grand final when he was on the Gatot instead of a playmaker.
Yeah, it's not exactly what we expect from him when he's at his best. Right here, though, again, with everyone so close range, clumped up together, the Gatot can have big value. But before that, though, in the earlier phases, whether or not he can actually push, the game far enough to get to those moments is the question. Especially with the Brody, there's a lot of things to do in the early game for RRQ here.
Yeah.
Joshua, Purify baited out early. Now he's going to throw in a ruin and lock him down. The stun doesn't land though. The neutral objective already locked down as Cade walks up for the kill. Saeed still able to buy some time right now as Cade is going to get lifted up, thrown back into Demon Kite. Octa with first blood. Kin throws away.
For jungle on top of the neutral objective. Joshua.
Mobilization under turret, but Octa didn't walk around. He didn't want to rotate. Now Joshua's going to be able to buy some time. Purple buff stolen away, I believe, from Demon Kai. Hold on. Itoshi Kesu, no Wrath of the Dryad. He was able to survive for a bit as Kane walks up again. Now it's going to be the Throne of Ruin to lock two members down. Itoshi's right there. Now the Thunder's Wrath comes around as Saeed gets a taunt and gets away in time. Whoa!
Kane?
This is incredibly greedy by Kane, and he'll get punished by Ajirin.
It doesn't pay off in the end.
Kane's gonna get chunked already. Has a Throne of Ruin, goes on to Joshua. Kane's gonna be looking for the play right now. Wrath of the Dryad into the AOG, but Kane's gonna get locked down as Octa picks up a kill on Arthur, and that's Demon Cat with the red tree. Now against 3. Everybody left Kane for dead, and now it's Kane with the flicker in. They're going for the chase, but Side's doing the same as Demon Kite runs away, and now it's Kane sticking on Demon Kite. A taunt that doesn't land. Now they're revitalized. Demon Kite trying to buy some time right now, as that's gonna be right. Toshi Kesu sent back into the ring. Demon Kite with a walk up, and it's another for Ajin. Octa finally gets the kill. He's on a killing spree, but it's still worth it for Arthur. They know there's no flicker on the man. Kane's gonna be looking for the assault right now as Kane is right there. Throwing a Ruin in the blink. Coming down right now as maybe pops in. Blazing Duet over on Arthur. And he should be going down. That's a pick. Kane still able to survive for a bit longer. My goodness. Even on the Alice, still making plays for Dewa.
Taunt.
Chain CC onto Itoshi Kesu. Wrath of the Dryad in the flicker now as Kane is able to go in, but the Thunder's Wrath doesn't deal enough damage to take anyone out just yet. Kane! Oh, Ryan going to the Blazing Duet! Maybe he's right there. It's gonna be Kane escaping for now. Kane sticking on Hajin and forcing the Crimson Beacon. Saeed getting caught by Kane, and it's a big Sky Piercer. No way, Kane sticks on him again! This man's unkillable! This man's insanity! The man we remember from season 17!
On his signature pick at that. The Alice, the Arlets, those were heroes that we were really wary of for Kin. We thought these heroes wouldn't be able to be utilized in this current meta, but they fall back to comfort, they fall back to what made them powerful last season, and we finally see it come to light.
2-level diff.
It's a 50-50 though.
Kin's holding it, Retribution, good zoning by Kin. Throwing a Ruin as well as he catches Joshua, but now the AOG comes around, but it's only onto Itoshi Kesu, who's able to get away in time, and Dewa disengage with a Lord.
Uh-oh.
That's who, maybe though. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for them to find a kill. Oh God! Crimson Beacon baited out with the Purify. That is massive news to Dewa.
Force the recall as well. That's information as well.
Oh, they're going for a fight here.
Yup, Wrath of the Dryad though, locks him down to stun. AoE, Kane's right there to pick up the stacks. Kin with the flicker, onto it. Itoshi Kesu gonna be locked down as well as Kane. Uh-oh, he's gotta be careful. Demon Kite locked down right now as they go for the kill, and that's gonna be a massive pickup as Maybe walks around with an nature for Arthur. Maybe's all right there, and he has it with a nature for himself as well. He gets there in time, and now it's Dewa, the two side laners, up against each other. Kin and Joshua, who's the better tank?
It's a 1v1. Gonna pick it up.
Oh God.
Kin's not in position.
Not at all, and Joshua sees him, but it's gonna be the burst down onto Itoshi Kesu, who's able to find a taunt.
Oh!
Line, great throw to Ruin by Ken again! And now he sticks onto Hajirin. It's a pickup onto Octa. As Arthur falls, gold lane for mid. Now it's Kin with a walk up onto Demon Kite as Kane goes for the clearance to the mid lane for a bit more sustain. Demon Kite walking up, coming a wave. Kane with a walk up as well. Doesn't get the mobilization as Kin is able to zone 3 members away, and now they send the
He doesn't have ult.
Kane walks up, untargetable. Now it's gonna be the AOG. Kane gets away just in time. Joshua with a walk up again, untargetable again. Kane in the midst of it all, pops in to throw to Ruin, able to lock him down. Now the Blazing Duet just bursting him down. It's Demon Kite to fall, and Uranus as well. Kane picks up a double.
Itoshi, continue.
Uh-oh, Demon Kite has already used his cycle of skills for now. The Lord's still very healthy.
Kin?
Okay! It's Ruin! Kesu with the set. The follow-up's massive. Maybe with the nature, but it's gonna be the pick-off. Saeed able to get the kill in trade, and now it's Demon Kite, Hajin, and then Joshua. Octa, a splash of lightning. Oh, what is that damage, my guy? Demon Kite going crazy in the back. Now on to Kesu he goes.
Late game, broody angle for RRQ, and Archer's not having the time, but
Whoa.
Boom, you can't just walk up against the Eudora like that. Kane now with the untargetable. And they get away in time.
He's down for 40 seconds. 70 seconds left. One back into the game. Kane. Joshua. He's picking up so much damage.
Wait, round 2 on the... Oh, Sky Piercer. Now at 78. 2 stacks. Literally 2 away from the perfect 80.
So that's going to be a 4v5.
Walking out of the base. And that's...
Oh,
from Kin. Vincere grounded by a little bit more time, but has to be the kill in the end as Kane picks up the 80 stacks and Demon Kite gets covered a ton. With a crown already, maybe has immortality in the back line. It's Kin wreaking havoc with Kane. The Kin-Kane combo still alive as Demon Kite will fall and Saeed gets lightning down as Kane with immortality by. Loses the immortality, stays alive in time, gets the winner crown, buys it and uses it. Untargetable once, untargetable twice. Now it's Kin. Holding on, they got the Evolved Lord, and I believe they've got the game. Hajidin with the Purify out, Joshua, he can only just sustain. It's gonna kill from the ball lightning and the strike, and we got a game number 3.
2 matches in a row. We're going all the way to the 3rd game, and that's exactly what we want on our 2nd day of MPL ID Season 18. What a comeback from Dewa United here in game number 2. It looked like things were looking quite grim for them. I believe so.
Saeed!
Esme, what?
No, it's Ruby Rome. Ruby Rome, Saeed.
It is a hero that he has picked up.
It used to be signature, but it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like even before last season.
Yeah, it was like legit
2 seasons ago?
2 or 3 seasons ago, yeah. He hasn't really been known to play the Ruby that well. And the Ruby itself hasn't really been all that crazy.
Able to secure everything. All the XP. Joshua gonna be taken low. Oh, almost the pick. The lethal ignition, not just there. Kane might be punished for this, and he will be punished. Saeed just making sure that kill goes away over to Demon Kite. And it's RRQ again with first blood.
He nearly dodged it. But that
this is a really good zone from Kin. Because look, on the other side of the map, they're going to go for the neutral objective. It looks like it's going to be free. Good Thunder Sprat now. Free neutral objective. The SOD doesn't land. The Blaze coming down from maybe onto Saeed. Just a bit more poke. So at the end...
Eyes on Saeed, man.
Goes for it. Oh, Raptor driving the flicker to kill in the mid lane. And now it's going to be another as Kane walks up. A big double for Octa. As well. Kin can combo the Spear of Misery. The time doesn't land. Kin pops into Consecration. Saeed is right there. Oh, a pick onto Joshua. Now it's Octa on Saeed. Retribution still clean for Demon Kite. But it's Hajid who's going to be caught all alone as Kin jumps in. And now that's the shield proc into a double on the Uranus. Even he can... Oh, wait. Kin? No way he gets a triple on the Uranus. It might just be. Oh my god, the shield proc, Arthur. He gets on the turret, Kin gets thrown away. Joshua picks up the kill. A bit too green.
We do see the second item pop through in for maybe. Let's see if it pays an impact.
Saeed on the back. Retribution coming down now. Blazing Duet as well with the Purify. And Kane gets away with the Raptor to try peeling him away. And that's the Blazing Duet with Kin together. Maybe he gets poked down by the poker trick. But Saeed is surely going to fall now as Itoshi Kesu walks up and taunts him. The trees on the board. Demon Kite running for the hills. And Kane is just waiting.
Could not be value for RRQ.
Oh, Raptor trying from Kesu! Octa with a follow-up. Kin just zoning the backline so Hajidin can't retaliate. This is gonna break a moment right here. Oh my god, they're just gonna blitz it down. Hajidin shows himself before Saeed even conceals. It's gonna be a free pick. Good Saeed move. I'm offended, but it's just everybody blitzed down in the back.
Oh boy. At this point, are you concerned about the Lunox or the Bellaric, right? There's so many things that they are throwing in the faces of RRQ. Look at Kin.
Yeah, he can just throw everybody. Raptor try from Itoshi Kesu into the burst on Saeed, and none of them will be taken down. Amazing brilliance by Octa. Gets away. They get the pick under a base turret on a roamer, and they don't get punished. Not even a battle spell. Well,
I think not so much because they keep trying to go for picks anyways, but look at this.
Yeah, instant burst. Joshua finds Splice Armor now. Maybe goes in. I'm offended, locking him down. That's going to be the first down. A shutdown gets picked up by Arthur, and that's a pick up again. Wait, this is a massive fight. Hold on. Itoshi Kesu with the taunt. Arthur still wreaking havoc in the back line, but Immortality comes around for Itoshi Kesu as he loses it as Kin continues to chase. Now it's Baby coming down. The ball lightning is already there. Asajin is getting burst down, and that's the jump from Octa. Now onto Arthur, but he's left all alone, and Arthur gets a massive shutdown. A big double to send RRQ back into level 3. Kin able to survive, not taken down by Demon Kite, and now he walks. That wave, though, in the bottom lane is good. After the Triad, over on 2. They're gonna go for the burst down on TLID as the Falling Star Moon lands, and now able to find the MPL, but it's not gonna be enough right now as Arthur is able to pierce him down. Maybe he's gonna be down already. Spear of Misery, locking him out. Kestu loses immortality. Getting in the midst of it all still right now as he decides to disengage, and Demon Kite gets the pick. It's 2 for 2, but it's the damage dealer, the marksman of Dewa, who's been traded out for only just the mid laner, Hajirin. That's a big resource. TLID now with the conceal. Kane's right there in the bush. He is able to go for it, but now he's going to be taken down instantly. SOD lands on the back line right now, but Arthur takes it, and that's Demon Kite with the retribution on the Lord. Plays into it, and the AoE damage. Now his Kid is able to walk him with Ball Lightning. He's able to lock him down. Up top with a crown. Itoshi Kestu pinned down. Arthur's able to get the play. Maybe, but in a way now. Chased down by Joshua, and Demon Cat. His Kid is able to get a Hajirin. Maybe with Rose Gold Meteor. Now it's Arthur on Kid. He's going to be taken down. A massive shutdown to put Arthur on top, and the wave bot is good. It's all now on Maybe, and Kane will be spawning in 4th for the Triad. Now they go onto the Lord, but it's still gonna be safe. They didn't blitz it. Both teams hesitating.
Kane?
Here in the front, team and Kite wins out the retribution, and now they try to disengage in the skirmish. Brilliance out already, and RRQ have gotten the neutral objective.
Really well done. Very creative.
Whoa.
They sent members down bot.
Whoa!
And now Dewa have to clear out these lanes. It's not going to end here, but is it just delaying the inevitable?
Why did both recall? That was the question.
Yeah, RRQ could have delayed the recalls. That would have been ended. The minions took half the Crystal's HP away. But now this is the safe pick they went for. They want to go with a 5v5 with the Lord.
No, I meant why did Kane
Yeah.
and Octa recall both of them? Why
So
not just
lucky,
right?
That
so
too.
lucky.
Uh-oh. Kestu holding on. They're dealing with the wave in the bottom lane by Maybe. Kane up top, clearing the wave. Arthur was sent up top there. Wrath of the Triad now, able to lock Joshua. It's a big pull onto Octa. Win a crown already. Octa still has the brilliance. He goes for the brilliance as well. Now he's getting the damage coming down, but he can knock the turret down. BMI and the Blazing Duet already with nature as well as Arthur goes into the base, and they'll end it right here. RRQ get a game win, a match win, 2-1 against Dewa United.
After so much pressure, after so much judgment, after so much everything, burden, you name it, on their shoulders, on the